Hello, Juan. How are you today?
Hello, I'm fine.
Okay, that's pretty good. How was your day at work today?
Oh, I was in a meeting the whole day.
Really? Okay.
Yes, I feel tired.
I got it. Okay, so I'm really sorry because of it, but well, I really appreciate that you came to the class and that we are ready to practice. Okay, we will wait a little
Okay,
moment for our classmates, and I already texted them on the WhatsApp group, so we are going to wait a moment. Okay.
o- okay.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, well, any of them is coming, so we are going to start today. Thank you, Juan, for coming on time to our class. I hope you enjoy it, and also I hope we can practice a lot. Okay, let's see. Let me share my screen with you. Well, today, to start this class, I want to ask you an important question. Tell me, are you good at keeping secrets? So how do you consider yourself? Do you bite your tongue or do you let the cat out of the bag?
So some of them I have let them get out of the box.
Come on. So,
Mhm.
but do you consider good at keeping secrets or bad?
Mm, good. I'll say good.
Well, that's something nice. That's a great characteristic. So, do you have, well, do you have a, so do you feel confident with your friends at the moment of telling your secrets or something that you don't want anyone to know?
Mm, well, some secrets I share with some friends.
Mhm.
Others, not.
Okay. Yeah, it always happen, okay? I ask you because in some cases we are good at keeping secrets, so we bite our tongue and we never talk about them with anyone. Sometimes we don't talk about that secret even with the person that told us that information. But in some cases, there are some people that is not good at keeping secrets. So they are always telling them to different people. But today, why do I ask you this question? Because today our class, it's about that, okay? It's not about secrets, okay? But our class, it's about when we listen to something and we share that information with another person. Do you know what topic it is? Do you know what is
Sorry,
this?
give me a second.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what topic it is.
Well, so let me share with you our following slide, okay? Today, we are talking about the reported speech, okay? The reported speech, as I mentioned, okay, in simple words, is when we share an information that we listen to with another person, okay? So let's see, let's read together the following info. Omar is here, so hello, Omar, how are you today? Hi, Omar. Okay. Maybe Omar is having internet problems. So let's continue with you, Juan. Please read the information about what is the reported speech for.
Okay, we use reported speech when we want to tell people what other people said. Mary, Mary says, I want to be a teacher. Mary said she wanted to be a teacher.
Thank you. So as you can see, okay, we listen to some information and then we share that information with another person or with other people, okay? That's the main point of reported speech, that we share information that we have or information that we know with some other people, okay? Hello, Omar, how are you today? Okay. Okay, maybe he's still having troubles to connect. Hello, Omar? Oh, I can't hear you. Well, we will check that in a moment. Okay, we will continue with this part. As you can see, remember, we use the reported speech when we want to tell people what other person said. Something important, guys, about this topic is, well, the first part. Okay, Omar, I got it, don't worry. So the first part, everybody, are the reporting verbs. There are a lot of verbs that we can use, everybody, to report what someone said. Right now, let me send you, give me a second. Okay, in this moment, guys, I will send you a list of verbs that we can use to report what other person said. Okay, you will have the list on the chat. I think you can download it. You can save it on your computer or on your cell phone, okay? So there are a lot of verbs that we can use in the reported speech. But in this opportunity, guys, we will focus in some verbs, in these three verbs, and some other expressions that we can use. Please, Juan, help me reading the first one.
The first one, say something. It's followed by the message someone said.
Very good. Okay, as you can see, everybody, in the first example, after the verb say, in this case in past said, we have to use the information that the other person said. So Mary said, then we share her sentence. We share what she said, okay?
Can you hear me now, teacher?
Yes, Omar, I listen to you very well. So this is the use of say. Remember in past, said. Then we have the next verb. Please, Omar, help me with this one, the pink one.
Okay, teacher. Tell someone. It's followed by an object pronoun plus the message someone said.
Okay, very good. As you can see, the structure of tell in past told, it's a little bit different. In this case, we have to use an object pronoun. Remember the object pronouns, I will write them for you on the chat. So remember that we have me, we have you, we'll give me a second. We have you, we have her, we have him, we have us, and we have them, okay? So those are the object pronouns that we have. Depending on the person that it's talking to, we use the object pronoun together with tell, or in the case of using the verb in past, told, okay? Then everybody, we have the last one. I will read the last one So let's pay attention because I will stop in some information. Ask. It's followed by an object pronoun and the information of the question. After the object pronoun, guys, we will not repeat the question, only some information of this, okay? We will use the WH word and then the information that it's asked. Then everybody look at this. Also, we use want to know in past, wanted to know, and wondered. Okay? These are some other verbs and expressions that we can use when we have to report a question. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
If there is an affirmative or a negative sentence, we can use say, tell, or any other, or some other words that we have on the list, okay, that I shared with you. But if we are reporting questions, we can use ask, wonder, or want to know. Well, I consider, guys, it's good to share the information, but I want to show you also some examples for you to use this grammar or this topic correctly. Pay attention to it, okay? First of all, guys, pay attention to the reported speech in simple present. We have, everybody, to change when the sentence is in simple present, guys, we change in the reported speech, we change the sentence to simple past. Pay attention to the examples, okay? Omar, help me with the first example in affirmative, and Juan, help me with the example in negative. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, teacher. I work at a hospital.
In passive, sorry, in reported.
Oh, okay. He said that she worked at a hospital.
Okay, now Juan, help me with the next example.
I'm not a doctor. She told me she was not a doctor.
Very good. As you can see in these examples, we share the information that she shared with us to another person. Okay, we share that information with another person. For example, I work at a hospital, the woman said. So then in the next example, we can use, she said that she worked at a hospital. The information, guys, why the sentence, we change simple present to simple past? Because she mentioned this information a few seconds or a few minutes ago. So in that case, everybody, we change simple present to simple past. In reported speech, we always have to change the tense. In most of the cases, we have to change the tense, the simple present to simple past, or simple past to another tense, or present progressive to another tense, okay? Please, guys, pay attention to that part. When we report an information, we always have to use another tense. So pay attention. Simple present changes to simple past. Let's check how do we use the questions. Well, in this case, I want to listen to Juan in the yes/no question, and Omar, you help me with the WH question, okay? Go ahead.
Okay. Nurse, are you a manager? Oh, she asked me if I was a manager.
Okay. Where do you work? She wondered where I worked.
Nice, thank you. I told you something important, guys, and it was that when we change the sentence, the simple present sentence to simple past in reported speech, we don't have to use the question. In this case, guys, we have to use the information of the question as if it is a sentence. For example, The yes, no question says, are you a manager? She asked me, so the girl, the woman, the nurse asked me if I was a manager. I am not asking a question as, she asked me if was I a manager? No, because that's not a question. I am reporting what someone else said. I am just mentioning what someone else said before. She asked me if I was a manager. In the second example, we use or we have to respect the same information. We don't ask a question. So we use the structure of a sentence. Where do you work? She wondered and asked. They are the same, guys. They have the same meaning. So she wondered where I worked. So she asked me where I worked, or she wondered where I worked. And the meaning, guys, is the same. We are talking about the place I worked, or she asked me about that information. So we only use, guys, the information that we need from the question that she asked, okay? Remember, these are the structures that we have to use when we are talking about reported speech from simple present to simple past. This is one change, guys, that we have to respect. Simple present to simple past. Now, everybody, pay attention to simple past, okay? We have the following examples about the boy and about the girl. In this opportunity, Omar helped me reading the two examples, boy and girl, simple past and past perfect.
Okay, teacher. And simple past, boy, we met last summer. And past perfect, he told me that they had met in the summer. And the girl, we didn't. I don't know what is the pronunciation, teacher, of
hesitate.
Hesitate.
Yes.
We didn't hesitate about our relationship. She said they hadn't hesitate about their relationship.
Thank you. They hadn't hesitated, okay? Because it's a ed, well, it fit the sound is with letter ed, okay? Hesitated.
Okay, what's mean hesitated or hesitate, teacher?
To have doubts about something.
Oh.
Yeah, so
okay.
you are not sure about something. Well, pay attention to it. In this opportunity, we are talking about reported speech for simple past. As you can see, we change simple past to past perfect. So remember, the first thing, simple present to simple past. But in this opportunity, since we are using simple past, we have to change it to past perfect. The main verb of the reported speech is still in past. He told me, she said. So we still use the same form of the verb. But in this opportunity, guys, the next sentence, the information that we shared with another person is in past perfect. They had met in the summer. They hadn't hesitated about their relationship. That's why, everybody, it's important to learn and to remember the structures of the different grammar tenses. Because at least in reported speech, we have to use different grammar tenses. I will try to show you at the end of the class, I will try to show you a picture with the different changes that we have to do from one tense to the other grammar tense. In this case, we will only study two tenses, simple present and simple past. That's why we haven't stopped too much in these topics. But it is really important, okay? These topics are really important because, as you know, sometimes we have to share some information with people, and that's why we have to use this kind, or we have to learn this kind of topics. Pay attention to our next part. These are the yes/no questions and WH questions in simple past to past perfect. Please, Juan, help me out with these examples.
Mom, did you watch a movie at the cinema? My mom wanted to know if I had watched a movie at the cinema. What did you eat? She wondered what I had eaten.
Very good. As you can see in these examples, as you can see in these examples, everybody, okay, we have the simple past questions. On the other hand, everybody, we have the past perfect, the same information as if we are creating sentences, not questions, sentences in past perfect. Did you watch a movie at the cinema? My mom wanted to know if, remember guys, if it is a yes/no question, we have to use if. I had watched a movie at the cinema. This is a sentence, not a question, because with the main verb or the main expression in the reported speech, I expressed that this is or it was a question. My mom wanted to know. My mom asked. My mom wondered. So with that expression, with that main verb that we use in the reported speech sentence, it's understandable that we are talking about a question, okay? The next example, guys, what did you eat? My mom wondered what I had eaten. Look at this, simple past to past perfect. So we have to change, everybody, one tense to another one. These are the rules, everybody, that we have to respect at the moment of creating sentences in different tenses. Simple present to simple past. Simple past to past perfect, okay? In this opportunity, guys, these are the only two tenses that we are going to study and practice. Guys, pay attention to something I forgot to mention. As you can see in some examples, I am using the word that, but that is between parentheses. What does it mean? Guys, it means that it's not, it's optional. We can say that it's optional. I can say, he told me that they had met in the summer. Or, he told me they had met in the summer. If we use it or not is not important. The meaning is still the same. If I use it, it has one meaning. If I don't use it, it has the same meaning. So it doesn't change anything. It's only, guys, a way to connect our idea, but it's not important at all, okay? Look, let me see the next example, okay? She said that she worked at a hospital, or she told me she worked at a hospital. As I mentioned, guys, at the end, that is only a word that we use to connect our idea. However, if we don't use it, it doesn't change anything, okay? It still have the same meaning. Now, guys, after we complete or we check this grammar tense or this grammar point, do you have any question?
Yeah, teacher, it's not a question, so I think this topic is very difficult and very confused. I really have troubles in platform about the exercise because the change, the simple past to past perfect and the another change is very difficult. So could you send this presentation and the WhatsApp group, please? Because I really I need to study this topic because for me it's very confused, teacher.
Okay, Omar, thank you for telling me. I will send you this presentation. I will try not to forget it because sometimes I really forget to send you the presentation. So that's why I don't do it. But I will send it. I will send you this one because I consider that this is, well, this is not difficult. I consider that it's confusing. As you mentioned, Omar, it's because we have to change one tense to another one. That's why I consider the main exercise that you can do to remember how to do it is to practice. So that's the main,
Yeah.
that's the best tip I can give you, or can give all of you at the moment of practicing or learning this topic. Practice, okay? Practice once, twice, and 3 times or more times, if possible, to remember this tense, okay? Because as I mentioned, or this topic, I mean, because at the
Yeah.
moment we are speaking, okay, we forget, in some cases, we forget how to use it. But throughout practice, we will have a better understanding and we will use it in a better way, okay?
Yeah, teacher. I don't know if Juan Pablo have problem with this exercise in the platform. Are you have problem with this exercise, Juan Pablo?
Oh, thank you for your question, Omar. I will tell you uh, that I have not advanced on the platform
Okay.
because I had trouble with using would you mind? All the
Oh,
exercises get grown. So
come on.
Okay.
I
Are
lost
you using
I lost your
the ING?
session. Sorry.
Oh,
Please
I'm ready.
continue.
Are you using the ING form in the would you mind activities?
Um, could you make the question again?
No,
Oh,
no. Juan Pablo said he in the exercise. Let me see, one and two in unit 2. Sure. Yeah, Juan Pablo. You
Yes,
you
I
don't you
was.
don't you don't know in this level on a platform. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
okay. Well, if you have some problems to complete an activity, Juan Pablo, you can, well, you can send a message or the picture, the screenshot on the WhatsApp group, and you know there are some classmates, and even I can help you in case you are trying once or many times, and all of your tries get wrong. Okay, let me know in case you have
Okay.
that problem, and you can send a screenshot on the WhatsApp group. At the end, we can help you with that.
Yes, because I got a little confused
Okay.
because I was thinking I was doing in in a correct way, but once I got the answer, the results, is all the questions I get wrong.
Okay.
Uh, Maybe I lost to learn some information, or I don't know, but I will check the video of your session that you had I don't know, maybe on Tuesday, I believe. So I will check that
Yes.
video, and after that I will try to make the exercise again.
Yes, it was on
Okay.
Tuesday. I remember that it was on Tuesday. So yes, Juan Pablo. If not, as I mentioned, well, you can watch the video and it will be really nice. But if you don't watch the video, you prefer to send the screenshot on the WhatsApp group, it will also help us a lot. Okay. Well, guys, as we mentioned, this topic can be kind of confusing. That's why we will practice in separate exercises, okay? We will practice first the simple present tense. Remember, we change, okay, let's see the example. Let's see the exercise, everybody. Remember that we have to change the present, simple present tense to simple past, okay? Pay attention to the first example. He says that, okay, the sentence is, I am hungry. I am hungry. So pay attention to the options that we have. He says, oh, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I don't know why, but the exercise.
It must be, he was.
Aha, that's right. So what happened to these exercises? They are not in the correct form. Let me check, guys. Okay, guys, I am having troubles with this topic. Well,
Yeah,
with this
I see.
activity, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I see you have three option teacher in screen. Report speech 1, 2, and 3. You
Yeah, I'm
trying
checking.
with another exercise 2 or 3 maybe?
Yes, I'm checking it. Okay, let me see. So the options are not correct in that exercise, guys. I'm really sorry because I didn't notice about it before. But we will check another, give me a second. We will check another exercise. What happened? Yeah,
If you trying do the another exercise teacher, the second one, you tried.
I'm checking, and actually, it is not working a lot. Okay,
Oh,
so let me see. Let me check.
and in this screen, you try do, or I mean the second part, also the second exercise. I don't like Peter.
Okay, yes, I got it. Well, we will complete another exercise because this page is, well, the exercises in this page is not, well, they are not correct, we could say, because they are using a different form, okay? So let's pay attention to it. We have reported statements. Give me a second, guys. It is loading. Okay, so we have reported statements or reported speech sentences in present simple or simple present. We have to change the direct speech into reported speech. We have to complete the sentences with he said. Okay, remember? She said at the beginning of each answer. It's the same day, so you don't need to change the time expressions. Okay? Right now, we will try to work in the first one. Remember that all the sentences will be completed by she said. Okay? What did she say? What did she say, Omar?
Or oh, he said he works in a bank. So I don't know, teacher. I think he said he worked in a bank. I can use the verb in past, yeah?
Yes, actually, that's the correct form. Okay? Remember that
Okay.
we change simple present to simple past. Let's check together. And of course, the sentence is correct. Okay, you have
Okay.
a check. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a nice practice. Let's move to number 2. Please tell me, Juan Pablo, what is number 2? Hello, Juan Pablo. She said,
Oh,
she,
sorry. She said
okay,
that she said that she doesn't like going out much.
that
That she doesn't like going out much.
she doesn't like going out.
Going out much.
In simple present, right?
Yeah,
Are you sure? Simple present to simple present?
because okay, she said that she
Uh-huh.
doesn't like. Uh, she said that she.
Yeah, in this exercise, sorry, Juan Pablo,
uh,
and I think so. We need change. Sorry, we need change. Doesn't, and we need change to the past, to the simple past.
Okay, very good. And what is the simple past form?
Didn't like.
Very good. So instead of using doesn't, we use didn't. So
Didn't.
Yeah.
good job. Now
Thank
let's
you.
check together. Okay, let's check if the sentence is correct. Okay, let's see. Give me a second. What happened? It shows it's incorrect. Why? She said that she didn't like going out much. What is the mistake? What happened if we use Julie?
I think so, teacher. I think so. We use didn't.
Uh-huh.
So it's negative. It's negative. I think we do not use didn't or no.
Because it's negative, so yes, we have to use it. Well, the direct speech is negative, so in reported speech, we have to use negative. Let's check what is the correct. Yes. So the only thing that was incorrect was the name Julie. Okay, then so your example was correct. Okay, Juan Pablo. So Julie, that was the great mistake that we found. Okay, thank you. Let's see the next one. Okay, she said. What did she say? What did she say, Omar?
I didn't have a computer. She said. She said I didn't. Yeah, I didn't have a computer.
You don't have a computer, or she?
Oh, she said, or me.
Okay, in this case, because the person that is talking is the girl. So she said, I consider that that's the correct example because all the examples are about her. She said she
Didn't have a computer. She said she
didn't.
didn't have a computer.
Nice job. She didn't have a computer. Okay, let's check together. No, why not? She said she didn't. Let me see. That she didn't. Come on, okay? The only word that was missing was that. I don't like these kind of exercises, guys, because they only have one specific answer. But your example was correct, Omar. So we
Yeah,
have to use that. Okay,
yeah,
that's the
but the instruction don't explain that. We need
yes,
use that.
you are right. Okay, so we will check when to use it. Okay, we will pay attention when to use it in every sentence. Okay, let's see
Yeah.
right now. We will finish in number 5 because I don't really like this activity. Okay, but let's see. Juan, tell me, what do you think it's number 4?
She said. She said that they never arrived on time.
Okay, they never arrived. Arrived on time. Okay? We will check together right now if the sentence is correct. And of course, it is, okay? So very good. Well, guys, try to use that in all the sentences. It will be easier, I guess. Okay? Omar, help me now with example 5. What do you think is the correct sentence in a reported speech form?
Yeah. Um, always I need use she or
Yes, in all
depend
examples
of the
we are
context.
just no, in all examples we are using she. She said.
Okay, okay. She said she said that we often met. We often we often met friends in London on the weekend.
In London at the weekend. Okay. We will check together if it is correct or not. Let's see. Okay, it shows is incorrect. Why is that incorrect? Let's see. Let's check together. She said, "Oh, they often met friends in London at the weekend." Okay, in this case, we change the subject because she said we, and at least in that part, we are not included. Okay, at least in that sentence, we are not included in the group of friends that they meet. Okay, that's why we change the subject. But your example was great. Your examples were great. Okay, everybody, we will move to the next part because we also have to practice simple past. I'm sorry, guys, because this exercise was kind of confusing, but we will check together another example using the simple past tense in reported speech. Remember that we change a simple past to past perfect. In past perfect, everybody remember that we have to use the auxiliary had and the verb in past participle. Okay, let's move everybody. Give me a second. Okay. Wait a moment.
Yeah, I think it's a bit confused, teacher, because we need use we need use they for talking about a topic with another person.
Yes, remember that in some cases we are not including in the group. Okay, so when we use we, in that case, we sometimes we are not including the group. So let's pay attention to it. It will be kind of easier, I guess, because we already have the beginning of all these sentences. Look at this. Sentence number 1 says, I went to the cinema yesterday. She said, what could be the next part of the sentence? What do you think, Juan? I went to the cinema yesterday.
Oh, please help me. I don't know.
So as you can see, the person in the sentence is she. So in the information that we are going to share, we will use she, okay? But after she, tell me, what is the next part of the sentence?
What is the change, teacher? We need change the simple past to to past perfect.
Yes, that's right. So what is the auxiliary for past perfect?
Yeah. She had. No. Yeah.
She
She had.
had. And the verb in past participle? What is the correct verb in past participle?
Oh, yeah. I got it. She had gone
Where?
to the cinema yesterday.
Okay, very good. She said she had gone to the cinema yesterday, I'm sorry. Or in this case, guys, we can say the day before, because there are also, guys, some time expressions that we have to change. Okay, so this is the main change that we have to use, everybody, or that we use at the moment of creating our examples in from simple past to past perfect. Next example.
Yeah,
Jane left.
sorry, teacher.
Omar.
I had problem with this exercise because I just put the verb, no, the auxiliary and the verb, I'm not changed. So I put she had went, and this is my mistake. So I need change the verb to past participle. Yeah, I got
Okay,
it.
yeah, that's why we have to remember, or we have to practice the past perfect. I'm sorry, because in past perfect we have to respect that order. The auxiliary, in this case, this is something really good, guys, because in past perfect we only use the auxiliary had. In present perfect we have the difference that we have to use have or has. But past perfect have something interesting, and is that we only have to use had. And after that, the verb in past participle. Then we have the next sentence.
Yeah.
Jane left the party early. So she told me what? She told me the person is Jane. And what happened to Jane?
What is the past perfect for left?
Oh, good question. The past participle of left, is the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
She told me that Jane had left the party early.
Nice. Okay, so very good. We understood. I can see that we understood the main differences or the main changes that we have to do, okay, from one sentence to the other. Pay attention to number 3. I didn't go out at the weekend. What could be the sentence? She said,
Yeah.
She said that she hadn't.
that she hadn't.
Went. She had went.
In past, Omar, or in past
No.
participle?
Go. Sorry, teacher.
Good. Okay.
Sorry.
She said
We are
that she
a little
hadn't
bit
gone.
lost, but I've got it.
Okay, it's confusing, okay, but you're doing a nice effort, okay? She said that she hadn't gone out at the weekend, okay? I consider, guys, that the most difficult thing on reported speech is the change from one tense to the other. But that's why we are trying to practice today. For example, number 4, he didn't like chocolate as a child. What could be the correct sentence? She said,
Hadn't.
oh, the subject?
Yeah, she said hadn't.
And the subject? What is the subject? The person? He, very good.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah,
hadn't.
he hadn't.
Past participle Like
lied, lied,
Lied. Uh-huh.
yeah, lied, and the compliment hadn't liked chocolate as a child.
Very good. Okay, this is, well, that part is kind of simple, so very good job. Let's check example number 5, guys. And it says she visited Japan. Well, maybe it is a little bit easier. But what do you think, guys? What is the correct sentence?
she say they hadn't visited Japan.
Okay, she said, oops, they
Yeah,
hadn't.
when they
Pretty good one. It was great. Aha, Omar?
we don't use them, teacher. No, we need use they or them.
They. Okay, remember that when we use say, we don't use an object pronoun. Okay, we only use the object pronouns with tell and ask. Okay,
Okay.
very good. Okay, right now it's almost time to go, but I want to listen to you. Okay, by your own, create an example. Okay, Juan did it really good in number 5, so we will check right now Omar in number 6. Tell me, Omar, number 6, she didn't buy the dress. What could be the correct sentence in reported speech? Remember, past
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. He told me she hadn't bought the dress.
Okay, very good. He told me she
He
hadn't
yeah, he told me she hadn't bought the dress.
the dress. Amazing job. Okay, so we did it really good. Okay, Juan Pablo, I will give you the last example. Example number 7. I traveled through India and Pakistan.
She told me. She told me she had traveled through India and Pakistan.
Okay, very good. She told me she hadn't, oh, sorry. She told me she had traveled through India and Pakistan. So that's the correct sentence. Very good. I will write it over here. I'm sorry. She told me she had traveled through, through India and Pakistan. Okay, very good job. Everybody, I know it's kind of confusing, but we will continue working on this topic for tomorrow, okay? So everybody try to practice on the platform. That's why we are going to continue working on the next activities, okay? Please, guys, check on the platform the following exercises. Please, guys, we will continue practicing, or we will start Unit 3. So guys, start working activity 3.0 and finish for tomorrow, guys. Try to work until activity 3.2.3, okay? We will learn about the structures, guys, or how to create the correct form of reported speech. Tomorrow, guys, we will continue with this topic, so I hope we can practice and also that we won't get lost a little bit more, okay? I consider that tomorrow it will be easier, so try to practice at home, guys, and you will see that everything will work better than
We
every day, okay? I consider that it will work better
yeah,
every day. Yes,
we will
Omar?
have we will have class tomorrow, teacher. Tomorrow is Friday.
Mm. Oh, yes, tomorrow is Friday. Yes, guys, tomorrow we will have classes only
Okay.
for this week. Remember that last week we only have class 3 days, okay? Monday, sorry, Wednesday, no, it wasn't Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday last week. So we only had 3 classes. And remember that we had 4 classes per week. That's why we will have classes tomorrow, Friday, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to be in class because this topic is very important for me.
Yes, guys, try to come, please, because it will help us to clarify or to clear up our doubts, okay? Guys, it was a pleasure to help you today with this topic. I hope we can practice today on the platform and also tomorrow during the class. It was a pleasure to see you guys. I hope you have a good night and see you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye,
Yeah, teacher,
guys.
thank you. Good
You're
job.
Good
welcome.
night.